So Chase just shared what his first couple months of dieting and going on this cut looked like. I want to be able to touch on real briefly like what it's been like for me.
That's what I was gonna ask, man. Is like how have your first 2 months been? Because you've been straightforward since January, right?
Originally, I wanted to do it for 8 weeks, but then when I pitched it to you to be this like battle cut, I said let's do that 3-month camp, the 12 weeks. Been tracking my macros like the whole time. And I'm at that point right now. So I started off at 171. The lowest I got to was around 165. At this point right now, I'm stalling at 165. But that's okay for me because, you know, the end goal of 155, I really never cared about that. I want to emphasize that point. It was just, let's see what we can do. The thought process was if I could get to 155, you know, like imagining how lean the body would be and just curious what my abs and my core would look like at that point. Now, at 165, getting stuck at that weight, sometimes hopping back up to 167, 168 on a given day, but that's, you know, also salt intake and water and fiber and all that. That's going to affect all that. I know, like, my upper body's looking real lean, man. Like, I look way beefier than half of those other cuts that we've done before, the ones that we did photo shoots with. So I know for that alone right there, that's on the mark. Probably in the next week, I'll take measurements of the arms and the chest and the shoulders again. But as far as visually, I know everything's on point right there. You know, the core is going to be what it is. I have stubborn fat or whatever we want to say about that. But, you know, we still have another month left. And going to be cutting just a little bit more, nothing too crazy. I don't think I plan on dropping under 100 grams of carbs at this. Just going to be a little bit more consistent with the HIIT cardio. I think that's about it.
There you go. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, keep your carbs up, man. Had the cardio in, rock and roll from there, man. Because there's no what have you been taking in protein wise?
I'm hanging around that 150 range.
Okay.
Not gonna push it too much higher. You know, like some days, give or take, around that 120. Definitely making sure I'm always over 100 on each day.
Okay. Legit. That's good. Yeah, I'll probably take the last DEXA scan I took was like the beginning of the year or something. So
yeah, man.
DEXA scan like maybe right before April, like right after this. Yeah, maybe I'll take it like at the end of the week or something.
Cool, man.
Because that way I can see like kind of where I'm at from that first one, and then maybe take another one at the end of April, or maybe even a little later after that. Like, because I'll probably continue on after we get done with like because I want to try to run like 3 months of tracking too now. So gotcha. I'll run. So I don't know what your plans are after you get done with the April thing.
I think like around our birthday, we'll see what it's looking like. And then that might decide if I do like a 2-week sabbatical and then like get back into like tracking, or I implement a reverse dieting program to just like increase the numbers a little bit higher, but like kind of staying in that lean range.
Based on how you're sounding, I don't think it'd be too crazy to like implement a nice diet break until like the end of April. Mm-hmm. And then like maybe beginning of May, like get back on track. And then like we can figure out something from like May to like July or August. Cause I'm going to start getting ready for a show soon. Yeah. Even though like my muscle mass is like not where it was, it's fine. Like I want to get on stage again. I have a lot of fun doing that. And like, I think I've mentioned to you before, it like really gives me like a point of emphasis.
And you said it's been like 2 years where that's kind of like what your plan was back then.
Yeah. Time
flew.
And that'll be fun. Always fun to track and go through that. So, oh man, cool, bro.
Well, was there one more point that you want to talk about, man?
I don't know. We're coming up on the 24-week marker for people who are trying to get into October shows. So anybody trying to get into October shows, hit us up now before the deadline in April.
Awesome.
because I gotta hit up all my clients who are trying to do that Arkansas show in October. Because now, there's 2 shows in Arkansas now.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just started that October one last year. So, yeah, man, maybe that's what you should do. Look for a Boston show. Get super shredded for that.
Well, we'll see how it goes, man.
That'd be exciting. Now, oh man, yeah, because the fight, like, have you been doing any fighting stuff? You should really try to find like a boxing gym for the last month.
Yeah, I should look into it.
That was the point of it. Like, I think like the fighting aspect. I think I'm gonna go buy a heavy bag and just work it in because like I feel like that's like a big part of fight camp. Even though that's not necessarily stuff we normally do.
Yeah,
it's like a big part of like fight camp. It's like
I shadow box. I still like do the boss
run.
Yeah,
of course, man.
But like, I mean, I watched like a lot of like boxing. Now, let me say this. I'm not trying to say like I'm awesome at boxing or like I would be very humbled. I would still have to like start from base one if I did go to a gym or something like that. But I do try to keep up with what I can, understand the analytics, and like self-coach to the best of my abilities, and I enjoy that a whole lot too. I think, man, like if we tried to compare like striking right now of what I can do compared to like when we did Kung Fu back at like freshman year or whatever, like I would destroy my younger self, which I mean, in many ways, but
yeah. But it's so fun to like look back on. Yeah, but I think like adding something like that in the last month would be a pretty fun little thing for us to do. Have Millie drive behind you in a car. And you have to outrun her. No.
I'll just say, listeners, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like our Facebook chase.
Facebook chase. Don't forget to like Facebook chase.
Aesthetics.